Hey, also, we just got the announcement of Phase 4 coming May 1st. I knew it would be coming soon. I wouldn't say I'm surprised it's here this soon. It's coming out May 1st. I thought it might be like a week or two after people hit rank 14 if they're on schedule, but the release time of this it doesn't feel too rushed, so I think that's good. Not only are we getting ZG, but we're getting other stuff, so we're just going to go over this stuff real quick. Then we'll go over off the bet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over everything that you get in Phase 4, whether you're new to the game or just want to review. And we'll spend most of the time on ZG, but there's some other stuff as well. So ZG, we'll go over that gear. We have the tier 0.5 class quests. Really, at this stage of the game, unless you want to catch up gear, which you're probably just going to rank, if you want your alt to have catch-up gear. The Rogue 4-piece for Dark Mantle is probably still BIS in this phase. It's better than tier 2.5 at times. It's a bit of RNG, but you can use 4 strong pieces of Dark Mantle, and you're able to get that 35 energy proc. And energy procs are just very strong for Rogue. The other ones, they're outclassed by the ranker gear for other characters. You get the green dragons. That's tough to get access to if you're not in some sort of coalition farming green dragons and all the world bosses. You're never going to see these bosses, but they do have some cool items. The deviate growth cap. We've got the deviate growth cap from Lethen, and pretty darn big healing plus the crit and mana per 5. Then we have the Circlet of Relentless Dreams from Emerus. If you're a dagger tank, 38 stamina and 6 dagger skill is very strong if you don't have Thunder Fury. Hibernation Crystal is fantastic. It's a very short cooldown and it's very good for healers. Very good for healers. Then we have Mind Tier Band. This one's from Terrar. The Hybe crystals from Ysandra. This is a rare ring to get spell damage and crit. There's only 2 other rings in the game that have that isn't a class restricted ring. We also have the Fishing Extravaganza, which has some twink items. Just a better fishing rod. The Fish Trinket, good for world PvP in the water. Currently, I believe on Classic Era, this is bugged. And once the first person wins it, anyone else can hand it in and still win it. So like it's an infinite amount of wins unless they recently fixed it. Those are the main things. Let's go over the big one, ZG. A lot of this gear is just junk, but there's a couple off pieces, cloaks, rings, a couple trinkets that are really nice. But we're mostly running this to get rep for our shoulder enchants and those beautiful, beautiful mounts. Oh, High Priest Venoxis. I mean, if you have crappy boots, these are better, I would say, than tier 2, because tier 2 boots don't have like hits. So these technically are pretty good boots right there. This spell hit ring. If you don't have like the hit ring out of Blackwing Lair and ring of spell power, you might make use of this. This axe is junk, but it looks kind of funky. The bracers are, I think, only good for like warrior, shaman, PvP, rogue, kind of okay. A lot of the other ones they're eh. This hit cloak is a rare. It doesn't drop that often, but not a lot of cloaks with hit on it at this point in the game. So for tanks who need hit or rogues, it's good. At this point, I don't think people are going to really need this. Here's a spell power ring. Ring of Servitude drops very commonly off a lot of bosses. If you don't have a similar ring, it'll be an easy pickup. Meh. High spell power belt. Might have a couple people who could use it. Pretty good helmet here for like a feral druid. Until you get the good cloak off of Hakkar, this is okay cloak. Might have tried big stamina attack power. It's like a PvP cloak. Sacrificial gauntlets are basically baby Goas. They're just 16 strength off Goas. If you need healing and intellect, it's an okay belt here. Or helmet here. I'm thinking of this. So this warrior belt is what all the warriors are going to be wearing. Let's see, where is it? So right here, 25 strength and 1 crit. If you haven't gotten Onslaught Girdle, which you probably haven't, every warrior is going to be wearing this belt. It's okay, shoulder for rogue, and shaman, it's okay, but just give it to the warriors. Give it to the warriors. This ring is just like, it's okay. A couple people might make use of it. This chest, kind of an okay enhancement chest, but it's meh. What is a good chest is this shaman one for PvP, elemental. Most of these other chests for the other classes are just meh. But right here, check that out. 34 damage and healing and 1 crit. That's basically the best you're going to get until AK-40 for PvP shaman. All right, next boss, Jeklik. This is the bat boss. If you don't have like a Peb or a Cop Band, then you're going to want to be wearing this 2 set. It's very good. Very good healing set. Neck sucks. Shield sucks. We already talked about the bracers, boots, blah, 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 blah. 37 healing on shoulders. Like maybe for a diamond flask set. We've already talked about most of the stuff. Nothing too spectacular on that boss, honestly. Marli. This set is good. It has the other ring is 20 attack power and 1 crit, so kind of like a Pain Weaver band, but you get 30 attack power. So overall, it is a pretty good set, but it's possible that if you have either the Neff ring or Quick Strike ring plus Don Julio's, you're not going to get this. But if you just have Don Julio's and you happen to get then it would be good. So it'll get replaced, but it's okay. Crappy boots, crappy neck. We already talked about those. Mana per 5 trinket, unused, kind of crappy. Mid wand. Already talked about all these. We'll talk about Bloodvine right now, I guess, because it reminds me of it. So, Bloodvine. You're going to make a lot of money off of Bloodvine if you're a rogue with herbalism, because what you're able to do is go around the raid, and you can pull certain packs, kite them, and then jump down, pick the flower, and get a Bloodvine. I don't know what the drop chance is. It might be like 5% or 10% of the time we get a Bloodvine. Bloodvine, you need like 13 for the 3 Bloodvine pieces. Anything else with Bloodvine is like not good, but this chest, 2 spell hit and damage and healing. Spell hit and damage and healing. Spell hit and damage and healing. Every caster is going to want this. If you're a tailor, you also get a crit bonus. But you don't need to be a tailor to wear it. But Mooncloth and Bloodvine are going to be worth a lot. I think Bloodvine will be like 200 gold a pop. High Priest Thekal. Tiger Boss. Of course, you can get the ZG Tiger. In terms of other gear, if you're a Skinner and you cannot use a dagger, so like you're a Paladin, you can get this sword. The belt. This, not that good. 37 healing legs, meh. Here's the ring I was talking about, the other set piece. We've already talked about this stuff, nothing too good. Betrayer's boots, 30 spell damage. I mean, you might, I don't know who's going to use that. If you're rank 12, you already have epic boots for PvP and you're wearing Bloodvine. So this is the thing that turns you into Tiger. It's okay. Yeah, so basically the only good thing off this boss is Sacrificial Gauntlets, Ring of Servitude, the Tiger Mount, and the ring. Tiger Mount is HR'd, if you're in my guild, by the way. Sorry. Just kidding. Arlokk. Panther Boss. Gets an 18 slot bag. Healing offhand. You're all going to have the AV one. None of this stuff is good. Yeah, it's just like, are we going to get the 18 slot? Are we going to get Sack Gauntlets? Are we going to get the Servitude Ring? Nothing else is good off that boss. Most of this stuff is not that good. But there's a couple good pieces, specifically off of Hakkar. So Hakkar can drop the offhand Warblade as well as the main hand. Very rare to get the offhand, but he can drop the main hand. Because it gives sword skill, you can tank with this. However, if you're rank 14, most people are not going to need this. Honestly, if you're a rogue who's not rank 14, you want the offhand. If you're a hunter, you want the main hand. Pallies love these gloves. Peacekeeper gloves are very good. These gloves suck. Zinrock, I mean, you'll be rank 14. Touch of Chaos, the casters want that. 30 attack power gun, it's okay. Another hunter weapon here, because probably the rogues are going to be rank 14, but if you're not, it's a good dagger. Otherwise, hunters, they're going to want this. Spell damage, sword, Orcs, if you're not rank 14, it's a weapon. This shield's garbage. This necklace, if you need hit, it's okay. These legs are okay, but you're going to use the Ranker legs. This neck is better than the Oni neck. This cloak is not coming off till AQ40 or beyond. Very good. This is a good healer trinket. Healer and caster DPS trinket. This quest drops a new world buff for us. Bloodlord Manticore. So he drops an idol, which gives enchant for your helmet and legs. We'll talk about that. But the legs, they're meh. Healing cloak. I mean, if you don't have the crafted epic one, High to the Wild, or something else, it's okay. Here's the other caster ring. So if you're really wanting the hit, this is good for hit. Warlocks will definitely want this. Mages, maybe not. Decent healing set. Everything else is kind of meh. Feral gloves. Cool tank bow here. Agility, stamina. Here's the offhand. But yeah, we just want the mount. Fish boss. So you need to fish stuff and get a lure from Natpegal and Dustwallow Marsh. Fish up these thingies. Little fishies. You can get the polymorph turtle. This is good for taunting, to be able to have good taunt percent. So, tank prio on that. Feral helmet. Jindo the Hexer has some really good stuff. So if you're not rank 14, he's got a good healing weapon. Best in slot healing neck for a while. Best in slot offhand because it has the hit. These suck. These suck. I mean, those suck. Meh. Meh. These gloves are very good for mages. They're like baby Darkstorm gauntlets. But yeah, let's look at the Primal Hakkar idol. So, druids are going to want this stamina, intellect, and healing. Amazing. Hunters will want this ranged attack power, stamina, and hit chance. Priests, so this mages get damage and healing in one hit. Pallies get stamina and healing. Priests get stamina, mana per 5, and healing. Rogues get attack power and dodge. Shamans get damage and healing and intellect. Warlocks get stamina and damage and healing. They're all good. The worst one is the warrior because you're getting 10 stamina, which is pretty much the same as constitution. So I wouldn't rush for a warrior for this one because the shield block value sucks. And the 7 defense is nice for a tank, but I think the other classes are going to benefit so much more. So as a warrior, I'm not going to be going straight for this. I'm just going to SR those mounts and call it a day, baby. Finally, there's Edge of Madness, which you use like a Black Lotus to make the thing with Blood of Heroes and some mojo. And basically, you're going to summon one of 4 bosses. They switch every 2 weeks. That means it's going to take you 2 months to get these trinkets. Most of them are, I would say half are good, half are bad. So here's the Druid run, 1. Right, you get the blood, the tooth. You get this takes you 2 months to get, and you're gonna for the druid one, it's okay, but I don't think druids should rush for it. It's more of a single target tank healing one. This is great for hunters, just for PvP. You're gonna go aim shot, multi-shot, arcane shot, hit this trinket, then you can go right back into a multi-shot and arcane shot. So just like trap him, aim shot, and then multi-arcane. It's like boom, 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 boom. Very bursty. This is an AoE one for mages, so the only area AoE really matters, I think, is like when we start getting to Nax and there's some legitimate packs that you're going to be like doing AoE on. So much other stuff in the game just dies fast. There's a couple packs you AoE in AQ40. This one sucks for Pally. Increases critical strike for a couple seconds. I don't think it's that good. Another single target priest healing one is pretty good. This is a game changer for rogues for PvP. Mandatory. This one sucks. This one, it's just like for a warrior, you could use it, then switch it off in Blood Rage and run to a boss, but meh. And this one for Warlock sucks. So it's really just the Hunter and Rogue PvP ones, and then the single target heal Priest and Druid ones, and then the AoE damage Mage one. So there's just 5 good ones. Alright, so I hope I didn't ramble too much. That covers, I think, everything you need to know about ZG and all the other stuff. Yeah, we're going to get shoulder enchant, helmet enchants, leg enchants, beautiful mounts, and a couple decent catch-up or filler pieces. If you enjoyed the video, drop me a sub and a comment. Catch me live on my Twitch channel, Dwarf Lord TV, to connect with me or say hi to me in-game on any of my characters. Dwarf Lord out.
And they say that the Dwarf Lord could save us. I'm not gonna pave here and wait. I'll hold on to the beard of the Dwarf Lord. Watch as we heroic leap away.